What's going on YouTube? Joe Miner 3131 back again with another main slate breakdown. I think we're looking at 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 game main slate breakdown for both FanDuel and DraftKings here. You're watching me via the DFS Quarry channel here on YouTube. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at JoeMiner3131. You can follow the channel here at DFS Quarry. And you can follow my co-partner here, normally, who would be sitting here, JSMiner87 on Twitter. He actually left today, heading to Peru, him and his wife. He spent like 10 days down there, I believe, in Peru. And he'll be back as soon as he can. We're going to try to get him on maybe once or twice if he's got time from down there to give a breakdown. He is on vacation, so he should have lots of time. But with that being said, in the meantime, if anybody wants to give this a shot, man, hit me up in the comments section below. Hit me up on Twitter or something like that, man. We'll get you set up. Maybe we'll get you in for a slate breakdown show here with me. I try to run around 9:30 to get started here, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, but I drive a truck for a living, so I was a pretty long day today. I got home, had to help my son do some work on his car. Before it was all said and done, and I got in here and got something to eat, grabbed a shower, and got up here. I didn't get to do any research at all. I mean, as far as I got was writing the games down. That was pretty much it. So kind of shooting from the hip here a little bit. We'll do the best we can. But like I said, I'd like to get someone else, one of the guys who maybe who watches us a good bit. Maybe Mitch like to join me one night here while Jared's on vacation. I don't know if he'd be interested or not, but I'd like to have him on. He's normally in the chat, keeping an eye on us. I see he's in there again. So think about that, Mitch. If you don't want to go on a big 10-game slate, but if you want to jump in and help me break down, a smaller game, 3, 4, 5, 6-game slate, something like that, let me know, man. I'd appreciate it. It's kind of boring when you're breaking it down by yourself. But with that being said, let's go ahead. We'll jump right into this slate here. First game up, we got the Philadelphia Flyers heading into Boston to take on the Boston Bruins. We got an over-under of 6 here. Surprising. And we got Boston is a -155 home favorite. We'll start from the Philly side here. I don't mind Philly too much, actually. Actually, I don't mind this game as a whole. First glance here, let me see who we got projected to start in the net. Philly, we have Brian Elliott. I don't know if they'll stick with that or if they'll bounce back to Pickard, but whatever. I have no interest in probably any goalie in this game anyway. As far as Philly goes, top line, with Giroux, Coutier, and Konechny, that's okay. I like the pairing of Nolan Patrick and Jakub Voracek. Jared's on that too. Normally, I don't know about he'd probably be on that in this matchup too, man. He don't like Boston, but he does like Boston at home. So Boston does play better a lot better at home. I do remember him saying that. But if you wanted to, Nolan Patrick and Jakub Voracek as a pairing, I don't mind that. I like Giroux off the top line more than the other two. Jordan Will is fine. Wayne Simmons is fine. I don't have a problem with either one of them guys. As far as defense goes, Provorov and Hag are both in play. Gostisbehere, you can play him too. He's probably a little expensive though. And like I said, as far as Philly goes, I don't want no parts of them whatsoever. Let me see if I can pull up their power play line here. What the hell am I missing? Oh, right there. Wow. Sorry. Let this load up here. Power play line for Philly. First unit is Giroux, Coutier, Simmons, Gostisbehere, and Voracek. Yeah, whatever. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'd like to get, all these guys really maybe run one stack of them and game stack this game up if it's possible. I think I kind of like that. Um, let's see what their prices are. Guru 5,800. Coutier's only 5,000. That ain't bad. Vortex 5,400. That's doable. Ghost Despair is 5,500. You can play him easily, fit him in. And who else we look? Oh, 5,200 for Wayne Simmons. That's a pretty fair price, guys. I don't see no problem in that. Let's take a look here at the Boston side. I'm leaning Boston to win in this game, by the way. It's not, it's not like Philly can't play tough. They can, but Boston, they do play much better. Even this last road trip, they only won one game, right, on this last road trip through Canada there, and I think that was yesterday when they beat Ottawa. So they struggled everywhere else, and they're still, man, are they expensive. Marchand is 6,700. I'd prefer him off that top line over the other two. You got Bergeron at 78 and Pasternak is 81. I don't want to pay up there like that. That's a lot. I mean, a lot. Wow, that's crazy. 15, 15.9. Yeah, man, you're 20K for over 20, well over 20K for that top line. That's insane. There's no way I can pay that. Second line, what are we looking at here? Heinen, Krejci, and DeBrusk. I like that a lot, actually. The Krejci-DeBrusk pairing, 5,100 for Krejci and 4,200 for DeBrusk. I like that. A lot, man. You could play them. This game is definitely in play. I just don't think that top line is for me. I just think it's too expensive, and hopefully we find something else here to get some cheap pairings down here. Defensively, Chara's 4,000. Whatever. I like Greltsky. 3,800. The third pairing. He should get some power play time. He's on the top unit. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. And Heinen's on the top unit too. So maybe if you want to play Heinen and Greltsik together off that top unit, you're looking at what, 7,600 for the pair. That ain't bad. I mean, for the price of both of those guys, man, you're paying less than what you would be paying for Bergeron or Pasternak. So if they hit, one of them hits a goal and the other one gets the assist on the power play, I mean, I'm okay with that for that price. I wouldn't mind that at all. Let's jump out of this game. I am not really too much on that game, I don't think. Next game up, Montreal heading into Buffalo, take on the Sabres. We have a 5.5 over-under here and a -115. You guys all know what Jared be saying right now. I don't want no Buffalo. That's what he'd be saying. It is what it is. And I'd be sitting here telling them that, that top line looks okay, whatever. But Montreal, I think we would agree on. I like Tatar and Gallagher off that top line. I like them a lot. Druin, I like him. Max Domi at 6K, centering up that second line. Don't mind that at all. Listen, guys, especially on FanDuel where you get the power play points, Tatar has 2 power play points and Gallagher has 1. But if you pair him up, right, with Druin, Druin has 5 power play points already this year. Domi has 4. So I don't mind that at all. What's your power play unit? Tatar, Domi, centering it up with Gallagher, Druin, and Petrie. I like Jeff Petrie too. He's got 4 power play points on the year. 6,100 or Petrie, however you pronounce that. I don't want to disrespect the guy. It's one way or the other, I would assume. Defensively, it's Petrie. And I get a lot of play time out of this Nolan Juleson, I think his name is, off that second pairing, playing the right side. 2,700, man. I mean, he's so cheap. He's getting 18.5 million, between 18 and 19 minutes a game anyway. Let's put it that way. For 2,700, you don't need, man, you don't need much of anything to get value from that. I mean, if you're going in and you're wanting, a point per K out of your defenseman, it's only an assist and a block, man, and you're getting it. So it's not like it's a whole lot of anything. I don't think he gets any power play time. Let's take a look at that just to be certain. I'm pretty certain he doesn't, though. He is not on the second unit. No, he does not get no power play time. But at 2,700, I still think he's in play. I'm not certain who we're going to have here, whether it's Price. Actually, I think I did see that it was going to be Niemi tomorrow. I'm going to break this down assuming that it is Niemi tomorrow. And I think Niemi is in play. 7,400. I think Montreal walks into Buffalo and takes a win. And I do think that. I think that they're going to beat Buffalo as much as I like them. I look for Niemi to give up maybe a goal. But I look for him to see, 28, 29 shots tomorrow against Buffalo. So Niemi is in play. I'll put it out on Twitter who I really, finally settle on tomorrow since I didn't get much research done before I started the show. Excuse me. But I know that Niemi will be in play for me tomorrow. And Buffalo, again, it's going to be real quick and simple for me when it comes to Buffalo. I just want to make sure that they're all still paired up. And it looks like they are. Looks like top line is Skinner, Eichel, and Pominville. I don't really care for Pominville, but I think he's in play with these other two guys just because of his price at 4,600. He could walk into a goal or anything playing with Skinner and Eichel. But it's really like Eichel's facilitating for Skinner. So it seems to be working out that way. We'll see how it works out the rest of the way through here. But I like both them guys for certain. Off that second line, I'm not real certain yet on them. But I guess you could say that they're in play in a large slate. Why not? With Shiri, Sabatka, and Sam Reinhart. Although I'm not a major fan of Sam Reinhart. Whatever. No, I'm not going to play them. I'm lying to you, man. There's no way. I'm not lying to you, but I can't. I'm not playing the second line. I prefer Casey Middlestat for 3,100. That's okay. Drop on down to the defense. Ristolainen is in play for me, and I get a lot of play time out of Rasmus Dahlin. I know he's a rookie, but I kind of like him. I think I play him because I like him. Just a fan in general. Probably should stop doing that shit, but we'll see here. He's supposed to be a real highly respected prospect here, so whatever. He's a rookie. He's playing a lot of, ice time here, so I'll give him a shot. You could play their top power play unit. It's got Skinner, Middlestat, Pominville, Eichel, and Dahlin on there. That's all okay. Eichel and Skinner being your pricey ones there. Everybody else is well below 5K. And in the net, probably be Hutton. If it is Hutton, nah, I don't want no Hutton. Whatever. That's pretty much it for Buffalo. Let's bounce down to the next game here. I'm kind of running through this here relatively fast a little bit, but you guys all, you know what I mean? These top plays, these top lines, the top six normally, it's hard to talk about them without you guys getting tired of hearing it because, realistically, we talk about the same top six on most teams anyway, unless they switch them up, something we like, whatever. And again, Nashville heading into New Jersey. Nashville is a minus 125 visiting favorite. We got a 6 over-under here. This game could go either way. I'm not going to pick a winner in this one. Imagine Nashville's pretty pissed off, though, after last night, giving up the comeback to San Jose. With that being said, Forsberg, Johansson, Arvidsson. You guys know that they're in play. If you want to play them, I'm not going to talk you off them. My pick, you guys probably know this by now, too, is Fiala, Turris, and Craig Smith. I like that second line. When I play Nashville, it's normally that second line. on down. Third line, yeah, not really want any part of that. Not really want anything off the fourth line. Colton Sissons, though, maybe a 2,900 if we think he's going to get some kind of ice time, but I doubt it. Defensively, it's Yossi and Ellis paired up, Ekholm and Subban paired up. Those top two, take your pick. I would play Price probably, be Price plays for me. I would lean towards Ellis and Ekholm just because they're cheaper, and that would be it for me. Top power play unit, I could play them. Whatever. Nashville is what it is. It's pretty much been the same guys for the past couple of years, man. But I do, strong opinion. I like the second line a lot. I really like Craig Smith. I'm a big fan of his. Go to the next game, New Jersey Devils. I was a bigger fan of the Pens, though, when they kicked their ass in the Cup a couple years ago. That's all right, man. Mitch says he's an old country boy. Wonder if he's a fan of, what's that girl's name, man? Carrie Underwood or something like that. The blondie chick hanging out at Nashville Arena all the time down there, Bridgestone Arena. Seen her in tears the night the Pens won. That was great. New Jersey, top line, Taylor Hall, Hershier, and Kyle Palmieri. They're in play, but oh my. They're up there in price too. Not quite as bad as Boston, though, so they're in play. Hall's 7,200, Palmieri's 7,000. I don't mind either one of them. Hershier's only 4,800. He's got 15 shots already on the year with a goal and 2 assists, 3 blocks. He's got a power play point. He's playing almost 19 minutes for 4,800. Sign me up. I'll take some of that for certain. Jean-Sebastien Day, he's got 3 goals, 9 shots, 3 blocks, no power play points, and 11 minutes of ice time at 3,700. That's not sustainable at all, but if you're looking for a GPP play, I would head there. Not really liking anything else there. Nah. Vatanen. Defensively for 4,900, man, he's got 2 assists, 12 shots, 13 blocks, and a power play point, 23, almost 24 minutes a game. He's in play at 4,900. Won't mind that. I like Andy Green too at 3,500. Actually, I'd go there. Damon Severson. Yeah, Damon Severson here. He's got a goal, 3 assists, 7 shots, 3 blocks, a power play point in 20 minutes a game for 3,600. He's in play. Boy, they got a good defensive team here. Will Butcher, 4,400. He's in play. And as far as goalies go in this game, they're probably, well, actually, wait a minute. We should have Kincaid in the net for Jersey. I don't want any Kincaid. Although, man, if he's on, he's hard to score on. GPP, maybe. Cash, no. And on the other side, it'll probably be Saros. Saros will probably give up 2 goals here. Saros is a maybe for me right now. Maybe. And Kincaid would be cash or GPP only. Saros, I'm kind of interested in. I have to dig into him a little more, but I do have some interest there, I think. Next game, Columbus Blue Jackets heading into St. Louis to take on the Blues. We got an over-under of 6 in this game. And St. Louis Blues is a minus 140 home favorite. I guess I could see that. Maybe. Played a little better past couple games, I believe. Blue Jackets, guys, it's going to be the same thing. Top 2 lines, they're obviously in play with Panarin, um, Luke Dubois, and Cam Atkinson. I think Jared likes Cam Atkinson. Maybe he likes something about Columbus here. He plays a good bit. What is that? Foligno on the second line, Winberg on the second line, Duclair on the second line. Boy, is that cheap, man. 5,100, 3,900, 3,700 for that second line from Columbus. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Josh Anderson on that third line. I'm not showing a price for him right here, but I think he'll be on play too. What do we got on the power play lines here? Well, we'll stop. We got Seth Jones again. He's back. Paired up with Werenski defensively on that top unit, man. Seth Jones got almost 30 minutes of ice time a game going for him right now. I think he's only back one game, but wow. Man, that's crazy. Both them defensemen are in play. Werenski's 5,300, Jones is 6,300. A little pricey, but I think it's a little contrarian sometimes to pay up for defense. It's kind of contrarian to pay up for a defenseman not named Burns or Carlson. Let me put it that way. Them guys always seem to draw a lot of ownership. Power play unit here on the top line. You got Jenner, Foligno, Duclair, Panarin, and Werenski. That's kind of weird, but that's okay. I'd like to see how much time each unit's getting here, if they're splitting it a little even or what, because that second power play unit is really interesting right there with Atkinson, Jones, and Dubois, because you definitely get some price savings if you bring in Winberg or bring in Bjorkstrand to pair up with them guys to run like a four-man right there. That would work. Bjorkstrand's only 3,100. He's only getting 11 minutes ice time, but when he's with them guys, he's in play. Bobrovsky, oh man, dude, if he starts, no, I'm done with him, man. No, I think I lost enough money on that cat this year. I'll take a break for a little bit. Remind me sometime mid-November to take a look at him again. I just can't do it right now. St. Louis Blues side here. I'm not a fan of the Blues. I think I had a rant here last week sometime about these guys. I'm just whatever. Schwartz, Shen, Tarasenko, fine. Sanford on the second line at 3,300. He probably just came up there. He's got a goal assist. Yeah, he had to just come up there. I don't know nothing about him. O'Reilly and Perron. It's 10 minutes ice time. He has a goal and an assist on one shot. Come on, man. I'd have to dig into him. I'm not certain. And he doesn't have a FanDuel price, so he must have just been like a call-up or something, or he come up from the fourth line, something. There's something there. I'd have to look into that. Ryan O'Reilly and Perron, fine. Tyler Bozak, 3,300, fine. Alex Steen, 4,600, fine. Patrick, boy, these guys are cheap. Man, are these guys cheap. These guys might end up getting a little bit popular, possibly. I'm not saying because they're good. I'm saying because they're priced to be popular. This could be a trap game here from good old DraftKings. Pricing is kind of weird. Either way, Vince Dunn, I liked him the last time he was out. And guess what? I took him out of my lineup. And what did he do? Oh, yeah. You better believe it. He stuck it right in me. Man. Telling you, no courtesy, dude. He just destroyed me, but that's what I get. Pietrangelo, 25 minutes ice time, almost 26 minutes ice time. He's obviously in play at 4,400. I don't have a problem with that at all. Edmondson, Parayko, them guys are in play, I guess. They're cheap. These guys are all cheap. So if you need some cheap filler, go ahead. Take a look at St. Louis. I wouldn't mind that. I'm still not a fan. And probably going to be Jake Allen. So if it is, you guys know me, I'm all in on Jake Allen. If it's him, no, I'm kidding. I'm not playing no Jake Allen. So give me no goalies from that game. Boy, and I tell you what, it looks like I'm going into tomorrow's slate with no goalies. This is insane. Next game up, Los Angeles Kings going into Minnesota. I'm real quick and simple for me. Nothing from Los Angeles. I'm not talking about them at all. Those guys are bad, horrible right now, and I don't want no part of them. Move on to the Minnesota Wild here. I just read an article today questioning what they're doing, how they're playing so hot. Well, because they're playing. It is what it is. Do you trust them? I do a little more at home. This is a low total at 5.5, and Minnesota being a minus 140 home favorite. I'd like to see that more of a minus 175, 180. I'd probably be really in on Minnesota then, but we'll take it as is. I will play some Minnesota. The top line, don't mind that at all. Niederreiter, Stahl, Zucker. All fairly priced, all under 6K. Niederreiter is under 4K. Second line, Parisi, Koivu, and Granlund. Again, everybody's under 6K. Koivu, 4,300 being the cheapest. Fine. Both those lines are fine. They're in play. They're going up against the Los Angeles Kings, man. Fine. Play them. Coyle off the third line. Center in the third line at 3,800. I wouldn't mind him. Ryan Suter is a minutes machine. He's got a goal, 3 assists, 8 shots, 11 blocks, and 1 power play on the year. 25 to 26 minutes a game at 5,800. I played this cat almost every single time he was out last year. I like him a lot just because of the ice time. Dumba's turning into the same type of guy here, man. 5,200 on him. Wouldn't mind that. I don't like Spurgeon. Some people do. If you want to play him, play him. 3,600. He has a goal, 3 assists, 7 shots, 4 blocks, and 1 power play point. 22 minutes ice time. So yeah, 3,600. He's in play. I won't play him, but somebody will. This Broden, he's getting 21 minutes ice time. He's $2,500. 6 shots, 7 blocks, and 0 power play points. So he must be more of a defensive goalie, which is whatever. That's fine. So 2,500, he doesn't need much. Like I stress that point all the time when it comes to defensemen. When you look at them, and depending on what your goal is, if you figure it right, if you look at it like this real quick, we get 50K to spend, right? And rarely do you need 50 points to cash, right? So you normally don't even need a point per 1,000 that you're spending to make to make money playing DFS hockey. So to drop down and get one of those defensemen at 2,500 who's getting high ice time like that, a lot of times they'll just walk into those points that you need to get close to a point per K from them anyway. Defensemen, cheap defensemen, you can look for massive amounts of value, massive amounts. Top power play unit, with that being said, top power play unit, Minnesota are all good. Take a look at them. Like I said, I will be playing some Minnesota for certain tomorrow. Goalies, it'll probably be Dubnyk. I know, man. Dubnyk and I have a love-hate relationship. He loves to hate me, and I hate to love him. So I hate to say this, guys, man. So you might want to jump off. I got interest in Dubnyk tomorrow. I know he's 8,300. I don't care. I'm interested a lot. I will probably play him. Probably just strictly cash, but I will play him. Let's get out of this game. We'll move into the next one. We got the New York Rangers heading into Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. We have Chicago as a minus 175 home favorite. We got an over-under of 6 here. So either they think the Rangers or Vegas is thinking that Chicago is really, really good, right? Or what they're saying is that Florida is really, really bad. I didn't even get to look To be honest, I have not opened up DraftKings or FanDuel or the Draft app or anything like that since I was actually tweeting with one of the guys who checked out the show here, Nurse Kev. There, we were kind of shooting it back and forth, talking some teams on the way home from work right before I got home, and Mitch even commented on there. And that was it. I mean, from that point on, when I was done with that, man, I didn't get the chance to look at anything. This is truly a first look. Um, Rangers, Kreider, Zibanejad, Zuccarello, top line, they're in play. Period. I like Jesper Fast, 4,400. Kevin Hayes at 4,400. He's got 14 shots, 2 goals. I like that. I'm okay with that. Third line. Third line would be Jimmy Vesey for me. 4,300. I'm okay with him. Brett Howden. 3,300. He's cheap. Whatever. You could take a shot on him if you so choose to do so. I won't. I don't think we need to come down that far. Defensively, for the Rangers, Shattenkirk is 5K. Okay. I mean, that'd probably be it for me. Jared likes this. What's this guy's name here? I know he likes someone on Pionk. I think he called Pionk last week. Maybe it was. I'm not certain. I have to double check with that. And Lundqvist, no. Just no. I mean, he's good enough. Would it shock me if I, was watching this game and Lundqvist only gave up 1 goal? No, it wouldn't. And at 7,200, I guess that means I have to consider him, right? Because I wouldn't be shocked by that. What I'm curious about is this massive spread. I think the minus 175 on Chicago is confusing to me. So, I'm just going to. I probably won't play this game. I probably won't play the Rangers at all. And I probably won't play Lundqvist, to be honest with you. There's other better plays here. GPP, fine. Chicago, DeBrincat, Toes, and Dominic Cahoon on the top line. Okay. Don't have a problem with them. Brandon Saad, Anisimov, I think is how you pronounce that. 4,100. He's okay. Patrick Kane, 75. Ooh. 7,500. Wow. I mean, 7,500. What do we need for that? If we're looking at point per K, we need 7.5 points, man. Right? So we're looking at a goal, 2 assists. Fine. I guess he is. I mean, he's in play. I'd rather see him at like 68, 6,900. That'd be way better, but he's in play. Fortin only getting 11 minutes of ice time. Keck got a goal and an assist, 8 shots, 3 blocks for 2,800 off that third line. That's nice. 2,800. Man, them are my kind of plays, dude. 2,800. I like that kind of play a lot. And whatever. If you want to take a shot on Nick Schmaltz, I wouldn't scream at you for it. That's pretty much it there. Looking down, Joko Harju, I like him. 4,300, man. Like that a lot. 13 shots, 4 blocks on a year. At 13 shots, I'm not certain how many of them are quality shots or not, but at 13 shots with no goals, it's bound to happen, man. I mean, it's just odds, right? I mean, I guess you could continue to shoot and never score, but you would have to think at some point one of them is going to trickle in for him. We got Duncan Keith, 5,000. That's fine. Pretty much it. I mean, Gustafsson, 4,500, 20 minutes, 21 minutes ice time is okay with me too. He has 12 shots, 12 blocks on the year. A goal and 2 assists. That's good price, actually, 4,500. Wonder if them came at the beginning of the year. I have to dig into him a little more. He could be more in play than what I'm seeing right now on the first line. I'd have to really dig into him. I just don't want to go through the hassle of changing pages and hoping my internet don't glitch and whatever. Pennsylvania internet, dude, sucks ass. Top power play unit, you could get them in for the most part. Be a little tough there with Patrick Kane, but he's your only expensive one. Everybody else is under 5K. So that would be okay with me. Second power play unit, no. I don't know how much ice time they're getting, but Chris Kunitz is on that line. No, I'm good with that. And it's probably going to be Corey Crawford. He's in play. If it's Corey Crawford, he's in play. If it happens to be Cam Ward, everything I just said doesn't matter and go to the Rangers. Okay? I mean, just period. If Cam Ward is in net for Chicago, we're going to skip it all. We're going to go right back to the Rangers, and we're going to do whatever we can to get them top 6 in. And that's how we're going to play it, guys. Period. And I'm not kidding about that either. Cam Ward sucks. He should not be in the NHL. Yeah, anybody can get lucky and block, a bunch of goals, maybe have a good game once out of every, 40 or 50 games in the net. But, his is more like 150 games in the net. He's just horrible. No Cam Ward. If it is Corey Crawford, I got interest. Next game up, we got the Anaheim Ducks heading into Dallas to take on Mitch's Dallas Stars. Man, impressive Dallas Stars is what they are. They are. We don't have a line in this game yet. Should come in pretty close to being even anyway. Give Dallas a slight favorite. We'll call them, say minus. I'd say Dallas probably come in like a minus 120, 130, somewhere around there. And they should be. Dallas is the better team here. Anaheim tends to play keep away. We'll see what happens when they're getting their guys back here now. This top line for Anaheim, assuming we're going to face Bishop here, for Dallas, Raquel, Getzlaf, and Richie. Cheap. Raquel is 5,500. Getzlaf is 4,900. Richie is 3,700. All DK prices, guys. Cheap, man. Richie just came back. I think he's only back one game now. Already has, it might be 2 games. But whatever. For the year, he's got 6 shots, 5 blocks already at 3,700. Paired up on the top line. Yeah, you can take a chance on that. You got to think about that. Even you, Mitch. You got to think about that. 3,700 is cheap. Second line, Cogliano, Kessler, and Lundstrom. Look at this. 3,500, 4,500, 3,200. Extremely cheap. Bottom line, cheap. There's Jared's boy in Ben Street. He's 3K now. Ooh. Bet Jared wouldn't play him at 3K. Adam Enrique. He's 3,800. Okay. Yeah. I kind of like Comtois and Sam Steele off that fourth line even too. Large field GPP, man. I mean, how many people are going to own them in their lines? That pair, Comtois and Sam Steele. How many do you think would in say, I don't know, whatever, 10,000 person GPP? How many people out of those 10,000 you think would own that pairing? 2? 4? I don't think double digits. Not off the fourth line. I like them. Defensively, Cam Fowler, Josh Manson. Yeah, I could take them. They're both pretty cheap. Hampus Lindholm, Brandon Montour. Yeah, I like both that. Both those top pairings for defense are fine with me. Top power play unit is okay with me too. I don't know how many power plays they might see. Maybe 3, I would say at the very most. Probably more like 2 chances. And I'd prefer Dallas's penalty kill in those 2 chances, I think. Second unit, nah, not so much. If it's John Gibson, you got to consider him. Cat's playing out of his mind this year. So take a look at him. I probably won't play him, but he could very well have a very good game here. Do I look for him to give up a goal or two? Yes, no matter what. Even in a win, I look for him to give up 2 goals. But I don't see him giving any past 4. So I look for it to be more like maybe Dallas, in a tight game, 2-1 game, and they get that last empty netter at the very end to make it 3-1. That's what I'm gonna call in this game. You guys know the drill here with Dallas, man. It's again, them guys are incredible. I got a little bit of interest in this Tyler Pitlick just because he's playing with them. I'm not trying to chase that goal he got in his first game. I just kind of want to, with the pairing, yeah, I'd be okay with that. Jason Spezza, I'm kind of growing to like him here a little bit, and Devin Shore. Both these paired up, man. 3,200 for Shore, 4,200 for Spezza. Yeah. Good and cheap there too, guys. I think it was Jared last week trying to get me on Jam, or maybe. No, that wasn't him. Never mind. Forget all that. Either way, it's just the top 2 lines for me off Dallas. Esa Lindell, 3,700, 25 minutes ice time. Fine. John Klingberg, 6,400. Boy, he's starting to climb up there like Carlson numbers, man. Both Carlsons. Nah, I don't think I can do it tomorrow. 6,400. I think I get too many more forward plays I'd want to get in. I like this Heiskanen. I'm certain. I don't know. I think that's how you say his name. 3,400. I got some interest there for certain. And Big Ben Bishop, man, I am certainly interested in him. Anaheim doesn't really score a ton of goals anyway. So even if, but they don't shoot a lot either. Bishop, you're killing me, dude. What are we thinking? I guess we could play Bishop in a cash game. How's that sound? I'd stay there with him. I'm pretty certain of that. Oh, Mitch likes Como. You like Como, Mitch? Let me bounce back. I did take a quick look. Maybe. It's sort of like my Donskoy man. I like Donskoy a lot off San Jose. Maybe. I don't know. I'll keep that in my memory bank, though, Mitch. Keep an eye on that tomorrow. See how you do with that Como call. Next game up, we got Pittsburgh heading into Calgary. We got a 6 over-under here. And, guys, we got Calgary as a -110 home favorite over the Pens, who are whatever, man. I mean, it wasn't the best game, last night against Edmonton, but they won. I mean, Sid finally got his goal, and then he added another game-winner overtime goal that I must say, I know sounds like I'm a homer here, man, but Sid, dude, that overtime goal was nice, man. I mean, if you didn't get to see that overtime goal against Edmonton, go back and check that out. Watch it from the beginning of that rush, and man, it was impressive. Way to go, Sid. So with that being said, he's only 6,700, man. Jake Gensel 55, Sid 67, Brian Rust is 38. And I know maybe not a lot of people on Brian Rust here, man, but I'm telling you, jump on board. Get on board the Rust bucket, man. I'm telling you, because this cat can fly on the ice. And once he gets his skates back underneath him, they get some time together here, man, you're going to see it. I'm telling you, you're going to see it. Rustin Crosby is going to be a great pair. You're going to make some people some money here real soon. That second line, Malkin's up there, 7,100. You got Kessel at 6,900. They're priced up. Both them guys are pretty expensive. But you pair in Hagelin with them, man, at 3,600, that's okay. Hagelin is he's a good hockey player too. He's not great. He's good. And he's serviceable with those other two guys, man. I'm not like my other two brothers, man. I know Yinzer for certain is a Derek Brassard fan, and he can keep him all day. I am not. And I am not, despite everybody else in Pittsburgh, I'm not a Patrick Hornquist fan. I think he's taken up a valuable spot for us where we need a good young winger. And I think he's in the way. That's all. I'm glad he scored 2 goals, but you notice he has 2 goals on the year, and I believe both of them came last night. So, just saying. And then we got the aging elder, 75-year-old Matt Collins still going strong, centering up that fourth line. He's getting 12 minutes ice time, man. 3,100, dude. He's a hockey player. He's large field GPP is always in play. Defensively, for me, it's Letang. Woo, 6,500. No, thank you. Only way I'm playing Letang is if I got the extra cash and I'm pairing a power play unit. That's it. Only way. I will not force him into my lineups, period. Brian Dublin, no. Ole Mata, no. Oleksiak, I know he has 2 goals, but no. Ricola, yes. Yes at 2,900. Right there, buddy. 4 shots, 2 blocks on the year, 16 minutes ice time, 2,900. That's my play, man. Ricola. I like him. Top power play unit. We got Hornquist up there now. Malkin, Crosby, Letang, Kessel. Fine. Don't like Hornquist, but fine. Second unit, no thank you. Goalies, probably be Murray. 7,400. Gave up 5 to Edmonton. Shut Toronto out. Maybe. I have to dig in. Man. I don't know. I'm probably gonna play Murray. God, this is killing me. Yeah, I'll probably play Murray. Why not? I mean, he's just as much. I don't see nothing else. You know what I mean? The goalie situation tomorrow is. I mean, we got a lot of games here, but like goalie's not in spots where I would want them to be. Dubnyk, he's in a good spot yet. Corey Crawford, if he starts, okay. Big Ben Bishop for cash only. Murray, I got to consider. On the other side here, Calgary, Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, 7,100. Now, as you see, these guys are really starting to pick up their price here a little bit, but Johnny Hockey's amazing. I love him. I love his number 13, man. Dude is great. He's awesome. So, yeah, Johnny Hockey, whatever. I wouldn't mind him too much. Monahan, no. Lindholm, no. Second line, Kachuk, Mikhail Backlund, and Michael Frolik. Yeah, I like that. 5,800, 4,600, 4,100. Yeah, I would take that. What the hell? Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell that was. But, yeah, Kachuk, Backlund, Frolik, fine. James Neal off the third line. Sure, he's getting some power play time. Giordano and Brody. You're fairly priced, both of them. That's okay. Rasmus Anderson at 2,700. There's my play, man. I'm telling you. I can't stress it enough. Hannafin's only 3,000, but it seems like he's kind of let off here a little bit. Was playing a little bit better in the beginning. I played him a lot. So, again, that first top power play unit, that's a good one. Yeah, a little pricey with Gaudreau at 7,100, but he's playing. He deserves to be priced 7,100, man. He's playing that way. He deserves to be priced like that. Oh, we got Neil in the second unit now with Backlund, Ryan, Brody, and Anderson. Not so much on the second unit. And give Jared Mike Smith. He'll take him for certain. No, I'm kidding. I don't want no Mike Smith in this one either. Almost there, guys. 2 more games to go. And again, sorry if you think I'm rushing through it. Just hit me up on Twitter or something if you got a question, or at the channel, or you can just hit me up myself personally at Joe Miner 3131, because I'm going to be answering the DFS Quarry channel questions, or be running that too tomorrow. So it don't matter. I'll be at both of them. I'll be at it all day too. So you can at any given time, don't matter. Next game up, we got the Washington Capitals heading into Edmonton to take on the Edmonton Oilers. Washington is a visiting -125 favorite. We got an over-under of 6 here. Guys, it's Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Smith-Pelly? When was this updated? 23rd. Smith-Pelly. Okay. Second line, Stevenson, Backstrom, Oshie. Somebody commented the other day about Stevenson. I don't remember who it was. But he made a good point that he was playing a lot better since he come down to that second line. So I'll take his word on it. I'll dig into these guys a little more. I'm always one of these. I'm an Ovechkin, hater but lover for DFS. You hate him when he plays the Pens, but I love him for DFS. Backstrom, I'm not a huge fan of Oshie too much, but whatever. He's in play. Jakub Vrana, Lars Eller, Brett Connolly off that third line. That's interesting. Extremely. What's their prices? I think people are going to play this game after what Edmonton and Pittsburgh had done that last game. I think people will think that, you're looking at the same kind of an outcome here, which it possibly could be, but I don't necessarily know. Man, look at that. Jakub Vrana is 4,700. Lars Eller is 4,200. Brett Connolly is 4,300, man. That's a nice line. So, yeah, line 3 from Washington certainly in play. I like that a lot. Defensively, Orlov is 3,400. I'm digging him. Niskanen, 4,500. I like that. John Carlson's 6,800. Man, he's up there with the best of them yet too, ain't he? He's good, man. If you're stacking that top power play unit, I'd play Carlson. I would. If I may stack this top power play unit tomorrow. Just game scripting wise, we could see this top power play unit together on the ice probably 4 times, right? Against Edmonton. I'll take that. Yeah. I'm going to play this top power play unit tomorrow. I'll have him in one lineup for certain, and it will include John Carlson. I like that. 6,800. Second unit, probably not. With that first unit. Braden Holtby, Edmonton, no. I don't want him. Not saying he can, show up. He probably could, but no. I don't want no Holtby. Man, the goalie situation tomorrow sucks, I think. You guys are going to have to let me know what you're doing here with these goalies. I think I'm going to need some help. Wow. Extremely disappointing so far. I know that the goalies are good. It's just, in my opinion, bad spots, bad situations that they're in right now. And we got Edmonton here. Why not the same guys? Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, Yamamoto. That cat is small. I don't know if you guys seen him play yet. Yamamoto. Dude, I'm a small guy. Man, don't get it twisted in any way. Trust me, I am a very, very small guy. This cat is like small too, dude. He's only like 5'9" or some shit like that. I'm right around how tall I am. He probably outweighs me, but um, yeah, dude, he's a pretty small dude. So yeah, I like that, man. McDavid is like a cash game play from hell, man. This guy's 25 minutes ice time. He has 6 power play points on the year already. 4 blocks, 17 shots, 6 assists, 4 goals. Can you say offense, please? Because that's McDavid. This guy is the best player in the world right now. Period. I'm a Pens fan. I'm a Crosby fan. McDavid is the best player in the world. Hands down. I love Austin Matthews in Toronto. I love McKinnon in Colorado. But guys, come on, man. I mean, McDavid is amazing. Best player in the league. Best player in the world. Period. Second line at Tobias Reeder. I don't know. I'm on a wait and see approach here, right? Because Reeder always, 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 always plays Pittsburgh great. So he'll draw my interest a lot more if he puts up a good game again tomorrow against Washington. I personally don't see it happening because I think he really is just a one-trick pony and can only play Pittsburgh. So I don't look for him to do that. I hope he proves me wrong because that 3K price, I don't play that shit. Leon Draisaitl, fine. He played good yesterday too. Pulovijarvi, 2,700 guys. Second line winger, 2,700. You best believe. Best believe, man. I mean, that is like a cash game heaven savings right there for you. You get that 2,700 in there with a defenseman that's only 2,700, you can do pretty much anything you want. Milan Lucic, no thank you. Pretty much it. Just the top 2, I think, for me. Top 2 lines there. Oscar Klefbom, 5,400. I like him. Almost 27 minutes of ice time. I'm okay with that. Adam Larson. Man, I don't know. Yeah, maybe 3,300. Fine. Darnell Nurse. I believe Jared's a fan of him. Yeah, whatever. 4,800. I'm okay with that. Chris Russell, 3,800. Yeah, that's okay too, man. There's plays here too. Cam Talbot, no thank you. Again, the goalie situation just, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's get out of this game. We'll move into this last game. And then a quick try to throw in the games for you, our game for you. Be riding solo again, so it shouldn't take that long. We have Vancouver heading into Arizona to take on, shall I say it, or will we jinx them? The almost kind of red hot, sort of maybe red hot Arizona Coyotes. Maybe just a little bit starting, maybe. Whatever. A game of the ugly guys. I like goalies here. I think so. Anyway, Leipzig on the top line with Horvat and Eriksson, if that's the way they continue to run it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Horvat's all right. Berchi? No. I don't think I want any of him. 4,400 though. Good price. Bertinen, nah. Again, this is the same thing I said last night because they should be playing right now, I think. But the same thing I said last night about Vancouver. They just look so ugly on paper. They really need Pedersen back. And I know he's a rookie, but just something here. Alexander Edler. 6K, 24 minutes ice time. This is all right. I don't know what he did tonight, but he has an assist, 11 shots, 15 blocks for 6K. Just to get yourself some exposure to Vancouver and say in case something, does happen, maybe it's him involved, whatever. And I believe Nilsson started tonight. So if it was Nilsson tonight, Then probably be Markstrom tomorrow. I really need to know. Hang on. I got it. All right, let me just look this up, guys. Projecting Markstrom. I don't know, man. Either way, whatever. I think I like both of them, man, a little bit here. Whether it would be Markstrom or Nilsson, I don't mind that. Either way, hoping it's Nilsson. Really don't want no Markstrom, but whatever, doesn't matter. They're just ugly, dude. I mean, late slate. If I'm on a late slate, right? When I'm a short slate, late slate, and I need Vancouver, man, I'll play the top power play unit, right? Yeah, I'll play the top power play unit, and I'll let off Goldman. That's what I would do. I'm hoping I don't have to play this shit, though. Arizona Coyotes. The goalie should be Ranta, Antti Ranta, I would assume. If it is Antti, I like him too, man. So, and the Antti's, let me scroll down here quick. Antti's backup is Darcy Kemper, right? Yeah, dig it. Dig both these goalies, man. Don't matter which way it goes. Hoping it's Ranta, but don't really care. I like the goalies here. So my goalies are coming probably out of the last game, except for Dubnik. Take a shot on Murray too. Take a quick glance back through when I wrap it all up. See if I want anybody else. Galchenyuk, Keller, fine off that top line, 5,400 a piece. I like that. This Derek Stepan, man, it was supposed to be an elite prospect, pretty certain when he was drafted. So the potential should be there. He does have 9 shots and 4 blocks, 4 assists. So 5,200, he's in play, I guess. Christian Fischer has 4 goals on the year already. 4,400, yeah, he's in play. I prefer the Arizona side here over Vancouver, to be honest with you. Definitely in a late slate, that's for certain. Grabner has 10 shots on the year on that third line, 3,200. Hinostraza, not sure now. 2 power play points, 2 goals, 2 assists, 13 shots, 2 blocks, 3,400. Arizona is definitely in play on that late slate, guys. I know we don't normally talk about that, but I'm looking at them. They're obviously, to me, not in play at all. This whole game is not in play at all, other than the goalies on the main slate, but late slate, I think it is. Ekman Larson, 4,200. Wow, that's cheap. Goligoski, 3,100. Jarmelson, 2,900 for Jarmelson. He's getting almost 20 minutes of ice time, guys. 4 shots, 13 blocks. That's crazy. He could walk into that. Man, he could make value by stepping on the ice tomorrow. I like him. He's in play. Osterley, Jordan Osterley, 3,600. 15 minutes ice time, 2 power play points. He's in play too. Like I said, I like Ranta. And Kemper if it's Kemper, but I prefer Ranta. I know it's only 200 more, but I still prefer him. Yeah. So that's it, man. It's pretty much what I got there. Quick slate breakdown. Wish I had a little more time to do some research before I jumped in here and started running my mouth like a lunatic. But it is what it is, guys. As much as anybody hates that saying, we want to find ourselves a diamond stack. A diamond stack. quick look. I think that's where I'll go. Let me just make sure it's exactly who I think it is on there. No. No, that's not who I thought it was. I'd like to take Nashville's second line, but I feel like that's cheating, you know? I mean, I need to go off the rails. What about... We always take pretty obvious... You know what I mean? I think I've been taking too many obvious diamond stacks. Let me go somewhere a little bit off the way. I think I can... You know what? I will. I will anyway. Give me Sanford, O'Reilly, and Perron. St. Louis line 2 for my diamond stack. My snowflake stack for tomorrow. No, guys, I can't take the LA Kings line 1. I feel like I'm cheating there too. Something a little more difficult, kind of harder to predict. Give me Philly line 1. Philadelphia line 1 for my snowflake stack. And my Boulder Award, you know what? Give me Dubnyk. Started my goalie talk really when it came to him. May as well stick with him and wrap it up, and we'll call it that. Dubnyk, Boulder Award. If Jared was here, should I write it down for him? Jared's Boulder Award would go to none other than Allen in St. Louis. So I hope he gets to watch this even on a replay to see that he picked Allen in St. Louis for his Boulder Award. That's funny. All right, guys. It's a big slate. 10 games. Do not concern yourself with ownership at all. I don't think anyway. I mean, when it comes to cash games, if you're a guy that likes to play the ownership and jump on board with them guys in the cash games and play them bigger plays with them, that's fine. I mean, you can pretty much pick out where they're going to be. Now, we don't have a massive favorite like we did tonight with Vegas on tomorrow's slate, but it's good enough. Extremely good enough. I mean, there's plays here. Boston, Philly's fine. I like Montreal, not so much Buffalo. Nashville, New Jersey, uncertain. I like the second line off Nashville just because I like to play the second line off Nashville. New Jersey be the top line for me. Columbus and St. Louis. That one's a little confusing too. Possible game stack there. Columbus, St. Louis. Possible game stack. All prices fit well. I'd look at that. LA Kings and Minnesota. It's all Minnesota for me. Rangers, Chicago. Can't stress this enough, guys. Corey Crawford, I'm playing Chicago. Cam Ward, I'm playing the Rangers. Period. All there is to it. And I'm not kidding you when I say that. I feel that strongly about it. I will never play Cam Ward in the net ever. Ever. And if I lose, big shits. I don't care. No. You know what I mean? No way. Everybody gets lucky sometimes. So if it's Cam Ward in the net for Chicago, I'm playing all Rangers. If it's Corey Crawford, I like the Chicago side. Anaheim, Dallas, very low scoring, man. I look for this game to be, man. I really do. 3-1. That's what I'm predicting. Dallas way, 3-1. Bishop, cash game, pretty much only. He's not going to see the shots. I mean, if he gets 22 shots tomorrow, that's right on par. Pittsburgh, Calgary. I like this game. I like the Pittsburgh side more than the Calgary side. They're just a little too expensive for me. I don't want any part of Calgary's goalies at all. Give me a little bit of Matt Murray. Yes, please. Washington, Edmonton. Hard to say, man. I lean the Washington side. But there's plays all the way around. If you can try to squeeze it in to get some sort of a game stack, or if you could maybe get a pairing off of each of them, one pair from Washington, one pair from Edmonton, and grab another cheap game somewhere like the Montreal game, that'd be okay. Vancouver, Arizona, nothing, nada, no. Thank you. Anti-Ranta only, please. That is it. And that's it for the show, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit ran together. I normally have a lot more research done, and I'm really more certain about plays when we come into this. But on this slate, to be honest with you, I don't know if research would have helped me out at all tonight anyway. This is going to be a slate that I work on all day tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. So I will be at the Twitter machine all day. And you can hit me up there. Like I said, you like the video, give us a thumbs up, share it, buy us a billboard, subscribe to the channel, man. A lot of comment, any comments, we really don't mind, man. I mean, you want to call me a piece of shit, that's okay too. I don't care, to be honest, man. I'm just out here having a good time, and giving you my thoughts. That's what I'm doing right now. And some of Jared's thoughts. He might not know that I'm giving his thoughts out, but whatever, probably still in a plane somewhere. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Mitch, thanks for joining me a lot. Think about that, joining me later on this week. Even if you only want a 4-game slate, I don't care if you're a country old boy, man. Where do you think we are? I'm from Pennsylvania, man. What the hell? Enough said. I mean, it's not West by God, Virginia, but I grew up very close to West by God, Virginia. In Western Pennsylvania, just about a half hour north of Morgantown, West Virginia. So I love the whole area, man. And I've been through Texas. So Dallas, Fort Worth area a couple times. Never got down to my favorite basketball team, San Antonio. Never got down that way, but did run across the Northern Panhandle through Amarillo and all that shit a few times. Across them big-ass bottom states on my way out to Los Angeles. Hope I don't have to do that again, but I did enjoy Texas. So that being said, guys, enjoyed every minute of it. We'll see you next time. Give us a thumbs up. Give me a like. Give us a follow on Twitter.